Questions for Joe?
Sam obviously is a pretty good shooter, but especially on the move, he seems to have taken strides over the course of the season. So how have you seen him grow, and just how is it tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he's just his confidence, but I think just the layers of our offense is what unleashes him, and the guys understanding that he's a weapon in different ways. And so when we get to the second and third layer of our offense, especially when teams are guarding us a certain way, it really unleashes guys like Sam. And so just his confidence, and then his teammates continuing to trust him and find him within the layers of our offense.
I guess at that possession late in the fourth quarter where it's like Sam, Drew, and someone else, maybe Peyton, all missed threes, and Allen kept getting the rebound over.
Yeah.
How much do you enjoy those plays where it's like you guys are missing the shot you're supposed to take, you still have to keep creating more?
No, yeah, I mean, it's just the concept of our transition defense and our crashing. So it was a huge emphasis at the beginning of the year, and the guys have taken pride in that, and that puts us in position to win because we keep getting good shots. So that was a really fun possession. I enjoyed it.
Joe, you improved to 27-0 when you make at least 18 threes. How important, not as a three, but to your offense, what makes you so effective when you hit threes besides 3 points instead of 2?
I mean, usually we take good ones, but those type of shots that we get, especially the corner ones. I think our corner threes have increased a little bit, but it's a shot that you have to be able to take that teams are willing to give. But if you make a couple, it forces the defense to guard you differently. And again, our goal is to get, it's not necessarily to shoot through, it's just to get the best shots. And so they were icing and they were pulled in from the weak side, and we got corner pin-ins and we got wide open looks from the corner. And if those are the shots that they're giving us, those are the shots that we have to take. So the most important thing is getting into the layers of the defense and taking the best shot that we can, and that's why it's important to kind of get into your actions early.
Because they were small, were they expecting you to go in the paint, or what kind of chess game is that when they're starting a 6'6" center and you got a 7'3" center?
I mean, they were icing and then they were pulled in on the weak side, and there was 2 2-on-1s. So getting into the paint, they wanted you to drive into the paint because that's where everybody was. And so I thought we did a good job of finding that balance of whether taking the looks when they're there, but then kicking it out for open shots.
How tough did Grant make it tonight with on the offensive end, the way he was able to get KT to find the pump fakes and getting to the lane, and then on defense he was able to mix up a lot of coverages whether it was splits or like icing and the way they were ripped.
Yeah, I mean, it gave us an opportunity to kind of go through the layers of our offense, but he's always a matchup puzzle because of his ability to shoot and his ability to, like we talked about before, he can manipulate coverages. And so when you start small, but we're starting big, and he's able to pop and shoot those, it tests your discipline. So I thought when they went on that stretch there, I think to start the half, his ability to kind of just, mess with the matchups, kind of put them in position to make it a closer game. So, it was definitely hard guarding.
You've been on the road 11 days. How would you summarize the road trip? And obviously now 6 of your last 7 at home. The last week and a half, how do you think you guys have played, and do you come away a better team than when you left?
I mean, I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, I think I would like to think that we come away from a better team, regardless of the result. It's just finding ways to win, and it's understanding the things that we need to get better at. So I think our defense has been consistent. Our rebounding was a little inconsistent, but our offensive execution, I thought, was really consistent. So if you can just stay consistent in the things that you're, working towards every day, that's all you can ask for. So I like to think we're a better team just because of the way our guys approach the games and film sessions and practices, and we just got to keep at it.
KP,
Last question.
KP led you guys in assists or tied for lead, and also got to the line 8 times. Usually doesn't get to the line a ton. So how much did you like just seeing KP?
Who's that?
Porzingis.
I got you.
Yeah, he it seemed like it was the night where he knew what his matchup, like what kind of advantage he could find, and he kind of got it. Usually for him, it's just like post up a guy, hit that turnaround shot. But tonight he was doing the rip throughs, like he was passing up the short rolls. How do you like that?
Oh yeah, he was versatile. So anytime teams are icing, he did a good job mixing up his rolls and pops, which got put us in some different types of 2-on-1s. And then I think in the middle of the third quarter, kind of went to his post ups, and he was able to catch the ball and make plays for us. So I thought he was really decisive on the offensive end, and kind of gave us different looks.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.